Hai guys, selamat datang kembali di channel aku Medirion. Apa kabar kalian semuanya? Pasti baik-baik aja ya. Hari ini ya guys, kita mau lanjutin main game ini, Vampyr. Seperti biasa kita mau lanjutin dari video yang sebelumnya yang aku upload ya. Kita mau side quest ini, find loose detail. Masih belum bisa karena kita under level banget ya, jadi susah banget melawan enemy-nya. Tapi kemarin aku sempat cek di beberapa walkthrough. Kalau ada beberapa option senjata yang lebih bagus, jadi aku mau upgrade dulu ke senjata itu. Terus baru kita coba turun lagi ke itu ya, ke sewer ya. Jadi ini kita ganti dulu senjatanya, upgrade dulu senjatanya. Upgrade dulu pakai ini aja dulu ya guys. Ini katanya bagus, the stone knife. Bentar, kita lihat ini stone knife ini bisa di equip nggak ke Oke, ternyata nggak bisa ya. Kita harus upgrade ini. Kita nggak punya parts, kita ganti yang ini ya, konsumsi stamina-nya sedikit aja. Sama yang equip aku punya happen common message ya. Common message ini kita upgrade juga. Oke. Oh, ternyata ini udah kita upgrade dan nggak bisa di-upgrade lagi ya. Senjatanya pakai clay hatchet, kita pakai jadi good blue gel ya. Ini hitnya lebih sedikit, cuman stamina-nya nggak banyak. Terus kita bisa ganti ini pakai common little knife supaya kita bisa cetot darah ya. Oke, terus kita ada serum nggak yang bisa dibikin? Kita harus panen lagi. Oh.
It's a nature!
Oke.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, kita punya toko ini.
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Oke.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need.
Oh, kita bisa beli banyak ya berarti ya di sini.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now, but she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price, especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
It's locked.
Oh, oke, kita bisa turun lewat sini. Oke, waktunya kita rescue si Louis ya. Tapi aku bisa nggak ya?
You're feeble!
Disgusting asshole! Vampire will not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you
Don't you know
bastard!
better?
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Oh, oke. Kuat banget ya, harus hati-hati tadi.
Let me go, you...
Pertama, menyiapkan dulu ke stamina ya. Kita pakai dulu stamina serum. Oh, bukan, blood serum ya. Sini kita ganti pakai strong regeneration serum. Pakai like regeneration serum ya.
Disgusting asshole!
You London vampires are so weak!
Never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Don't you know better?
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire
Your prey is
will
mine now!
never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Oke.
You're feeble! You're mine!
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire will not, I'll never be your wife!
This is my territory!
Let me go, you bastard!
Your prey is mine now!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
newborn!
Oke, kita ganti ya ini ya.
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! I will not, I'll never be your wife!
Your prey is mine now!
Oh, oke.
Let me go, you bastard!
Don't you know
How
better?
long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
You're mine!
Disgusting asshole! I'll never be your wife!
You feed!
Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Oke, kita ganti dulu ya. Oh, serum. Regeneration serum.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Yan.
Newborn!
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Oh, no, 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 no.
How long? Are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Oke, ini bad banget ya.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
You feed!
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your
Don't you know
wife!
better?
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Stupid newborn!
Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard!
Damn.
Your prey is mine now!
How long are you gonna... Disgusting
This is my
asshole!
territory!
Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you
god.
Stupid newborn!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard!
This is my territory!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Ah! Oh god. Padahal tinggal dikit ya. Oke, karena aku udah pakai item ya, ini nggak mungkin bisa menang nih. Waduh, susah nih. Tuh kan, itemnya 0 semua. Wah, susah nih.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Stupid news!
Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Asshole! Vampyr will never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
This is my territory!
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
You're feeble!
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! I'll never be your wife!
Don't you know better?
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard!
Your prey is mine now!
Asshole! I will not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard!
Stupid newborn! This is my turn.
Disgusting asshole!
Oh, mampus deh.
I'll never be your wife!
Kayaknya bisa deh, pokoknya hati-hati.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Your prey is mine.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Kameranya ini bad.
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Oke.
Oh, you bastard!
Stupid newborn.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Bentar ya, foto dulu.
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard!
This is my territory.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Your prey is
You
mine.
bastard! Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Oke, jangan ngotot, Padi. Oke, terakhir lagi.
This is my territory.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
You're feeble.
Oh.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard!
Don't you know better?
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Oh, no. Saudara.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Saya cover dulu ya.
This is my territory.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Damn.
Let me go, you bastard!
Your prey is mine now.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your
You're
wife!
feeble.
Let me go, you bastard!
Stupid
How long are
newborn.
you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard!
This is my territory.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Your prey is
Let me
mine
go,
now.
you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Don't you know better?
Asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Kita cover dulu ya.
Let me go, you bastard!
Stupid newborn.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Disgusting asshole!
You're feeble.
Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Your prey is mine now!
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting arsehole! Vampire robot will never be your wife! How long are you gonna
Don't you
keep
know
me locked
better?
in here? Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked
You're
in here?
feeble!
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
This is my territory!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole!
Don't you know better?
I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Oke, kita record dulu ya guys.
Let me go, you bastard!
Stupid newborn!
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Record dulu ya.
Don't you know better?
Let me go, you bastard! Disgusting asshole!
Vampyr.
Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
You're feeble!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard!
Satu ingat lagi kayaknya udah cukup ya.
This is
How
my
long are you
territory!
gonna keep me locked in here?
You cannot win this!
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Stupid newborn!
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard!
Don't you know better?
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Disgusting asshole!
This is my
Vampire
territory!
I'll never be your wife!
Kita record dulu ya guys. Akhirnya mampus juga nih orang. Susah banget. Akhirnya.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale, and be careful. Until we meet again.
Oke, akhirnya kita bisa ngalahin 3 sukses. Ini vampir ngapain? Oke, karena kita udah nyelamatin nih orang ya, kita bisa ini tidur untuk nambah experience. Kebetulan kita ada 3.500 lebih kan. Oke guys, sebentar ya, gue biar back ya. Oke guys, kita langsung lanjut lagi ya. Pertama tidur dulu, karena kita udah dapat experience banyak banget. Atau kita bisa ngomong sama orang dulu.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are? And why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I'm here on my own, sir. I have no official appointment other than my desire to save lives.
Then we have the same objective, sir. The difference is, to catch my suspects, I use a magnifying glass and handcuffs instead of a microscope.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
Does the name Fergal ring a bell? Fergal Bansha.
Of course it does. Fergal Bansha, the Butcher of Galway. Hung in Dublin in 1857 for murdering more than 20 men with his bare hands. Why are you so interested in dead criminals, sir?
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Orang ini pikirnya apa? Banyak orang yang mati dibunuh itu karena pembunuh berdarah dingin. Padahal kan sebetulnya vampir.
What are you investigating exactly?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale. It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
What are you investigating? Tell me about...
No.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Good evening, Miss Price.
I hope you can...
I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithicut used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Goodbye, Carol.
Good morning.
It's
Good
locked,
evening,
all
sir.
right. Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
I can't help you, sir. Perhaps you
Dr.
should talk
Reed.
with someone else
I
instead.
am glad.
Bentar guys, ini kita maunya slip ya, cuman ini ada, kita lihat citizennya dulu. Ada beberapa orang yang sakit. Oh, distil seharusnya aku kasih obat ya. Nggak kasih aku obat ya. Ya, jadi oke, di pembrok ada beberapa yang sakit. Di dok juga ada yang sakit. Yang pertama aku mau ke sewer dulu ya, karena deket banget. Aku ngisi di sofa. Ini ya apa? Susahnya kalau kita tidur untuk upgrade experience, kondisinya tambah memburuk ya distriknya. Kalau orangnya nggak diobatin. Loadingnya lama banget.
You should return to a safe...
Thank you for your sympathy, Doctor. But I recently learnt to stare horror in the face.
Oh, nggak bisa dikasih ternyata.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Oke, ternyata nggak bisa diobatin ya. Karena masih belum kembali ke area sekolah. Begitu kita lanjut aja ke The Dock, terus ke Pembroke, terus kita mainin quest. Habis itu istirahat, terus main quest ya guys. Oke, kalau dilihat kondisinya, kita paling deket ke Whitechapel ya. Jadi kita ke ini, jadi kita gimana ya muternya? Bingung. Kita ke Western Dock dulu deh, kalau gitu. Kayaknya tim aja. Ini ada musuhnya ya, tapi kita lewatin aja karena malesin.
Stupid beast! Want some of this? It ain't human! Get it!
Women of all countries unite! Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Asal lewat sini kita bisa kenutup.
His name. You cannot forget his name.
Kalau salah kita buka ini, kita bisa nyambung ke note. Kita cek dulu penduduknya. Ini yang mana yang sakit? Kita cek citizen menu-nya. Dogs itu Tom Watt sama ini ya, Rodney Grader. Oke, jadi kita harus melawan ini ya. dibalikin ke weekend-nya.
Women of all countries unite!
You to let your guard down.
Foolish girl and her pretty principles. She's got no idea who she's dealing with.
He cursed or not, he's just another.
I hope I live long.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Do you need any help?
Can't be good for business to see the bartender cough in your beer.
Indeed. It would be a shame to taint the delicate taste.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed. My customers and I, we all thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Oke, selanjutnya. Oh, si Sabrina juga sakit ya.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
Damn it. You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
Don't feel so good if you have to know. I knew that keeping the bar open with the epidemic wasn't a good idea.
Take this, it'll help. Perhaps you should think about closing the turquoise turtle for a while.
Tom always said we got to keep the doors open. But thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Kita upgrade dulu ya. good handle partnya nggak ada ya. Oke deh. Kalau install knife gimana? Tin command partnya kita juga kurang. Oke, tapi kayaknya kita bisa beli di admin Cox ya. Oh, kita harus ke Western Docks dulu deh. Kita trade dulu sama
You again.
bukan cowok ini, aku nggak mau. Bukan
Goodbye, Mr. Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Can I see what you...
As long as you have...
bisa upgrade nggak ya pistolnya? Terus ini geonnya. Oke, kita juga bisa upgrade ke level 4 ya. Untuk level 5 kita perlu good handle part, tapi kita udah nggak ada lagi ini ya, tweet ya. Jadi sampai di sini dulu aja. Kita ke West End. Masalah kita harus teleport lewat sana, gitu kan? Kita nggak bisa ke Western Docks, tapi jalan tutup. Ada enemy males.
I have this thirst for blood.
Nah, itu dia target kita yang sakit.
Good evening, Mr. Grader.
Are you sure nobody followed you here, Dr. Reed?
Do you need help, Mr. Grader?
Death by disease or by bullet? Do I really have to choose?
Well, I have nothing to stop the bullets, but this should make you feel better.
You have a strange sense of humor, Dr. Reed. But thanks anyway.
Goodbye, Mr. Grader. Take care.
Oke, kita udah ngobati ini. Sekarang kita bisa pindah ke mana ya? Aku mau ke Pembroke Hospital, tapi jalannya ke Pembroke Hospital paling cepat lewat sini ya.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Kalau nggak salah ini terus ngeblok deh.
Get him up, Freddy! We found him! He's dead! Bloody leech! He's mine! He's dead! Gil! Get back in the tree! Over there! There's one of them burning! Steady, boys, we've got one of them! That's got hurt! You leeches, you kidding? Kill it all you deserve!
Oke, kita kembali ke pembroke, kita ngobati beberapa penduduknya yang sakit. Itu Patrick Coswick, Milton Hook, sama Queen Branagh sama dokternya ya, kesehatan ya. Milton ini kan. Ini.
Good evening, Miss Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine as soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse.
I'll try.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to say...
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I...
Our job brings us into...
That's easy for...
Goodbye, Milton.
Selanjutnya siapa ya? Aku lupa lihat jadi semuanya lagi. Coswick ini sama ini ya. Kesehatan
If you were our side, Dr. Reed, survive this epidemic.
This hospital seems to be falling. Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite...
Well, at least you're...
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Oke, selanjutnya dokter itu ya. Oh, tanya.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Do you need medical Don't tend that is a... Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Oke, citizen yang harus diobati kayaknya ini aja ya. Udah selesai. Kita naik ke atas, ada dialog baru dengan Dr. Swansea. Jadi kita ngomong sama Dr. Swansea, terus kita istirahat. Rest and coffee.
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I am sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
What can you tell?
Oh!
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one?
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Prewen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Prewen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
I shall return later. Thank you, Edgar.
Oke, ternyata konversasinya itu ya. Kita tuh lihat dulu. Oke, waktunya istirahat. Kita main ya, condition. Kita perlu banyak health. Terus selanjutnya stamina. Terus capacity kita juga perlu naikkan ya. Oke, nggak cukup. Ini aja. banyak banget ya ini HP. Oke, kita biarin dulu aja gini aja deh. Oh, sekarang gantian sakit. Tapi kondisinya seharusnya meningkat. Oke, sekarang jadi healthy ya. Oh, yang malah detox malah kondisinya berubah. Chapel nggak masalah. First aid kondisinya tambah healthy ya. Tadi kita ke ngobati dulu pembrok, terus ngobati orang-orang yang ada di docks. Terus kemudian kita langsung lanjut story ya. Oke guys, karena udah gameplaynya udah lebih dari 1,5 jam, aku sampai dulu di sini ya guys. Kalau kalian penasaran sama lanjutannya, seperti biasa jangan lupa untuk menunggu uploadan aku selanjutnya. Oke guys, sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya. See you.